What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room. And yes, so this lady here says that she's separated from her husband, and yes, she's trying to figure out some things, and she has some regrets and stuff like that. So we're gonna dive off into this. Let's see what she has to say. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
You know, I've been separated from my husband for like a year and 8 months.
Mm,
We don't speak at all. The last time that I talked to him was December 30th of 2025, and it is now January 30th, 2026. 30 days. And it's very reminiscent of the first 30 days of when I left him, because when I first left, I blocked him for like a month because I felt like he deserved it. I felt like he was being so disrespectful and perceiving me so improperly that I just wanted to take myself away from him. So maybe he would see what he's missing, but instead, bitch, this motherfucker went across the country. So whatever, that's another story.
no, that ain't another story. You saying you thought you was gonna play games. And at the end of the day, though, you thought that you had some poo put of a dude, you know what I'm saying, because you thought he was a bitch. And yeah, that's what you thought. And that man had some type of pride about himself and didn't want to, it wasn't going to sit there and subjugate itself to your foolery. Man, this is crazy out here. This is crazy. She talk about it, and then she said he moved and went across country. Oh man. I don't know. I don't understand what some women gonna realize, bro. Like every man not gonna play these games with you. Talking about what he missing and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? If you stop being a buffoon and be a decent human being and stuff like that and actually act right, you know what I'm saying? People want to be around you. This is crazy to me. Ain't no way in hell a dude gonna move. You gonna break up and a dude like fuck it, he gonna move across country on your ass. Come on now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's always the man's fault though, right?
Point is, I've been separated now for a year and 8 months,
Mm.
and frankly, I really don't feel like getting a divorce, but I also don't feel like going back because I know what I left, and I really don't think that it would change, because people's character is people's character. And once he showed it, I mean, I tried to deal with it, but it wasn't good for me. So
Okay, if it wasn't good for you, then what the hell you thinking about going back for? And then on top of this, though, he moved across country on your ass. So how you gonna go? Where you? How you gonna go back? Back what? So you gonna move out wherever he is or whatever? If you choose to go back, and then she's also talking about, well, I just really don't want to go back, and this and that. You're sitting around here complicating your own brain about decisions that's not even your own. And this needs to be talked about here. A lot of women in today's society think that they're making decisions that's not even in their grasp to make. Definitely in this particular type of situation here. Let's just map this out. So she breaks up, she leaves her husband, whatever reason, this and that. Fine, cool. She's gone. It's almost a year later. Now she's still contemplating on whether or not she needs to go back and this and that. The whole time she just said this man to move all the way across country on her ass. He ain't giving a fuck about what she thinking about. He in a whole nother state somewhere from where she at. So and then you studying sitting around here talking about I'm contemplating on whether I need to go back or not, but it was so toxic. I don't need to go back. I don't want to go back, but I do want to go back. Man, y'all people need to stay off these drugs out here.
I had to go. But anyway, what do you
Right.
do? Like, how long can somebody stay separated without speaking? You know,
Separated.
that's the question. That's the question that I have, because don't get me wrong, I miss him and I do love him. But
how is that when you to let this man move halfway across the country on you? If you loved him so much, you wouldn't have never let him go. See, this is the stupidity that we're talking about here. This is, gee, man. These broadcasts, that this stuff is starting. This is hilarious here. This is hilarious. You love him and this and that, but it was so toxic. You don't want to go back, but then no two at the same time. No two. You're confused, but you do want to go back. And man, no wonder he dipped out. You can't even control yourself. You can't control your emotions. You can't control your mental status. Man, you can't control yourself as just being a normal human being. She all over the place mentally. She all over. She want to go back. She don't want to go back. You know what I'm saying? She Jesus, man, this is wild. This is wild. This is a crash out right here.
The relationship was so unhealthy. It would be crazy for me to go back. Is it even crazier for me to not get a divorce, just to be separated this long? I mean, we don't speak. And I just thought maybe, we did have like this kind of connection where if something did happen, like, you need somebody to be in charge of your stuff. But I do have sons, I have 2 sons. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really
ain't nothing for you to do. You're not making the decisions in this situation here, lady. You're not. He made the decision to move across country from you. And obviously, too, let's bring this up here. If he moved that far away, obviously her sons are not his children. If he decided to move that far away. And now it depends on whether or not how old the children are. I can give that. Let's go here now with this talking point. If the sons are grown, stuff like that, they can, contact their father anytime, or they can go where their father is, if that's the case, if that's his children. But for her to say that he moved across country and things like that, I don't think that that's really his children like that. Now, that's neither here nor there. We don't have the information on that. But all I'm saying is, though, she's thinking in a way that she has no real power in this situation. He's gone. And you've been separated for a year. You have nothing left to do except for get the divorce papers in order. Because obviously he's not coming back. And he's probably, he's probably wanting the divorce just as much as you. We don't know these are facts. We don't hear his side, things like that. It just is what it is. But it's no way that he moved across country on your ass and he actually wants to work things out. Come on, people. Come on.
Don't. And it's really a tough place to be when you were married, and I was with this man for 15 years, and then now to be separated for over a year and a half and not have any direction on what I'm doing. Because I'm not seeing anybody else. I think about my husband all the time, but the relationship was toxic and I know I can't go back. What am I going to do? What do I do? How long do you stay separated from somebody? And I don't want to be committing adultery. That's not what I signed up for, honey. I don't know what he's doing, but anybody got any advice for me? Anything? I'll take it.
Yeah, I bet you would. Listen, look, lady. And obviously, if you just listen to what she's saying, she's still thinking about her husband and all this and that. Well, how about you call your husband up or go where your husband at? If he's on her mind like that, then baby, you need to go get your husband then. And she's throwing around the normal tropes that women throw around the internet. He was toxic and he's this and that. If he was so toxic, then why are you still thinking about him? Like, I'm not understanding this mindset here. This is crazy to me. Because anybody that's ever been in my life that has been toxic towards me or had put me in any toxic situations or anything like that, I've gotten rid of these people. They're dismissed. Good riddance. So I can't grasp the thought process of what she's talking about. She's still sitting around here wanting her husband back technically, but you know, well, how long is a person supposed to be separated and this and that? What do you mean? Dude moved out your state or city and things, like he moved cross country on your ass. Obviously he was trying to escape you, and we're not paying attention to the facts here. You know, this don't normally happen, but he escaped her like he was running from prison. Shit. You know what I'm saying? And she get online right here trying to make it seem like she the victim. Read in between the lines, people. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. He was the toxic one. He did all this and that. The relationship was toxic and he decided to move, but she's still thinking about him. She's still wondering if this situation can work out. She's still trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? They're talking about, I mean, like, baby, just get the divorce then. Just get the divorce. This shit ain't that hard. Man, this is wild out here, man, but it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.